this video, I'm going to show you all the Thai cars that have come down to Retro Havoc. Like this E30, like this Marlboro car, like this van, like Richard's Mark 1 Escort, Joey's Repsol K24 Swap, Kundu's E30. Joey is actually right there, the organizer of the Thai teams. I'm going to show you all the cars. There's around about 70 cars. I'm not going to show you them all, but I'm going to whiz through the main ones. And we've got some interesting ones this year. Kumpol's S2000, super famous car. Kunpung's completely over the top mental EG. And you can see we've got some cars that came down last year. So we're going to hit into this. I'm going to walk you around and show you all the Thai cars that are here. We need to start right here with this E36 with a crazy wing on it. That's Keng's new build. Last year he brought the Lego liveried EK and absolutely stole the show. It was the star car, the king of the show. This year he's brought his new K-swapped E36 build. And you can see that is really, really neat. Big turbo, all this custom work, horizontal coolers, everything going on. But this is a work in progress. It's not finished, it's not refined, but it's been rushed to get down to the show. And it looks absolutely epic. And you look at this huge wide body, and I really like these steps here. Really DTM or Japanese Super GT, and we can see the air, we can see the tyre in there. Blacked out windows, and in fact right on cue, if I zoom you in, here is his EK in Lego livery. And you can buy that for 130 ringgits. Anyway, this is where we needed to start. Now we'll get on and look at the rest of the Thai cars. And I think I'm going to start second here because this is one of the most famous S2000 builds in Thailand. Kumpol, the owner of Garage Unique, built this car quite a few years ago, and then he rebuilt it as well. So it's been around a long time. It's one of the most famous Thai cars, and it's absolutely beautiful. And he's just whipped off like a pink and a white wrap that was very strong on it back to its color. And I kind of like this. I think this looks really, really good. And there's so much detail. You can see the exits here, you can see the intake, you can see all the stuff going on down here. And again, big skirts, and again, so much work going on. And I kind of like this neat profile here as well, and the carbon fiber roof. This is an amazing car, and for a guy who owns a garage like he does, you wouldn't expect anything less. And then we have the world's craziest EG. Kunpun's Kev Man's build is absolutely amazing, and we need to go straight here and start at this. Now, I've shown you this so many times, but that is just absolutely unbelievable. There's no real wing in the world like that. All carbon, huge operation going on there, and you can see it's all built into the roll cage of the car. It is just absolutely amazing, and you can see it's all carbon fiber. And on the front here, we've got a lot of forged carbon here on the scuttle, and all the dashboard is one-piece forged carbon. Exits here for the exhaust, an absolutely amazing car. And in fact, we can just mention the owner. He is right here. This is the guy busy selling merchandise, and we have some other legends here. GU Worldwide. Right, bulletproof t-shirts, bulletproof cars. Let's just stand back and look at this again, because that is just absolutely amazing. Down on air, it used to be like a bronzy gold color, so if you've seen it before, he actually redid the whole car last year. That is just amazing. These guys almost committed a crime, having the bonnet on this car with that swap 3 hours into a car show. But luckily, Joey and Run have fixed the problem. And then we have two cars from Great Garage, and you know these cars super well. This EK, and in fact absolutely perfectly, the owner of Great Garage right here is having his photo taken with a couple of local fans. Anyway, this EK is probably the highest quality EK I have ever seen, and you can see here Great Garage all laid out for you. This is an amazing car. This guy does absolutely incredible quality, absolutely amazing. You will not see an engine bay like this. And what I like about this car is every time you see it, he's done more and more to it. And I kind of like this, the turbo, and then you can see the outlets coming out on the wings, but you can see them all done and lagged up. This pops and bangs like crazy. And then a new car, or at least a new wrap, is this EG. And I really, really like this. In my video at the press conference at the launch party, I said this color, hi mate, here's the owner right here. In my launch video, I said this was absolutely amazing, and I really love it. This black, this grey and this green blends together the Xbox. It's absolutely stunning, and it's got that like little bit of an edge to it. It's not 100% quality Trailer Queen style. It's got that edge, and I really like that. But if you look under the bonnet, the quality in there is absolutely amazing. See the exhaust on the front, the exits here. So while I say it's kind of got that tiny rough edge, the quality is absolutely fantastic. The Itasha scene in Thailand is huge, and the leader of the pack is Roberto. And you see the whole car is all decorated out. This is totally over the top. And what I love is these actually light up. It's like a beating heart. Then we've got a Focus also in Itasha, and that is a big lady. And we've got actually more Itasha going on here. We've got this EK here, and then we've got another Civic over there. And in fact, right here is the man himself. And then we have a car that I'm always talking about, this City, the art car. It is absolutely stunning. Really, really love this car, all the detail. In fact, yesterday, when I showed it in my preview, the back was shut, so we can actually see all the nitrous going on. And the owner has disappeared. There's one part. The owner is right over here. So while I am talking about Thai cars, I have to talk about this Uncle Blue. I cannot fail to mention this Ford Escort. Richard's Ford Escort. Katie's daughter is sitting right there. But the real reason I want to talk about this and why I'm dragging this out, we've got a big cooler here, we've got a fan there, so it is absolutely epic standing here and talking about this car, but we need to keep going. And we've got Joey's A31 with a K24 swap. In fact, we'll squeeze around and have a look and show you that rather than walk around the back. That is swapped out. I made so much content on this car already that we don't want to go into it any further. And in fact, the guys are here selling t-shirts. This Repsol livery is fantastic. This car is absolutely amazing. Now we get a view of the three top secret cars, the Supra Mark IV, the R34 and the R35 on the end there, that have come up from Thailand for the show. And here we have Kun Run, superstar photographer. Then we have another famous car from Thailand, this Jägermeister E30 Kundu's car, swapped out. Every car he owns has a V8. Then we have the Stance Mania W123, which I really, really like. And he's actually changed the rear wing on it. You can see, kind of like that wooden rear wing he had with struts is gone, and he got this much bigger ducktail thing. Now we can get a better view of the R35, the R34. And in fact, I'm just going to walk around very quickly and show you them from round the front. But you can see there are people absolutely everywhere to see these cars. And when they roll out, it's going to go mental. So we'll look at them from here. R35, R34, Supra Mark IV. These are stars of the show. Few more Thai cars here. We've got this FD with the US spec on it, the full race thing going on. Really, really nice. Then we got this coupe here, and I like this. A lot of spoon sports going on. Carbon fiber bonnet, and you can see the headlamp pods are aftermarket. All that aero work. Then we've got an FD here. Very, very clean. And then this wrap is quite new, and I really like this as well. Sitting on those big Volk racing wheels, the McDonald's C88 gives the whole NASCAR feel. And then we have the TKS guys on tour. These are the craziest people on the Thai car scene. And you can just see from this car, running on 3 spokes, exhaust exits here. This is absolutely mental. One of my favorite garages in Thailand. I absolutely love the guys, although they're completely away with it, but they do amazing stuff. And this car has been up north to Chiang Mai as well. It travels a lot. And then we have 2 Toyota commuter vans. And this has got absolutely everything going on in the back end here. The whole light show, the roof, all the detail. That is absolutely amazing. And then we've got another very famous car. In fact, I just want to mention this guy riding along here. Quite a few of those. And here we've got the ambulance. And this is a very famous ambulance in Thailand. So we've got these 2 kind of really stunning VIP van style. Although this is a full pucker ambulance. Absolutely beautiful. I love this. Lights going everywhere. As you'd expect in Thailand, you make a statement. Let me see if I can go around and have a look around the side. In fact, look at all the sounds going on there. I'm going to squeeze right down between and you have a look in the back of this, because this is full ambulance spec with Recaro seats, man. This is absolutely amazing, beautifully detailed, proper working van. All the boxes, all the cubbies up there, the stretcher there, and you can see the bulkhead to the cab, cotton cab. And then we look in the front, and that is again beautifully detailed, the Recaro seats, a lot of carbon fiber trims, a lot going on, switches, lights, absolutely everything. I don't want to try and start explaining all that, but a very famous ambulance van. And we're just looking here as well. That steering wheel, man, that is absolutely amazing. I nearly missed that. Absolutely love these vehicles. Kind of like, you expect Lewis Hamilton to be driving this car. That is epic. This is a new build and it is absolutely stunning. This Prelude is beautiful. All the details, those wheels, see what size they are. 17-inch, 195/40 Seeker split rim wheels, absolutely beautiful. But the interesting thing you can see inside this car is left-hand drive, and it's got a K-series in it that has got carbon going everywhere. Amazing headers there, beautiful car. I mean, this is just absolutely as nice as it gets. And here we have a very familiar car. Cunning's Evo 8 MR, absolutely stunning. Full rally build, really love this car. First time he's been down here, and I kind of talked him into coming. He's my JDM teacher, and I said, you got to come down, you got to come down. So if he doesn't enjoy the show, he's going to blame me. Then we've got this Marlboro E36, really nice Marlboro livery, and the roof box as well with all the Marlboro going on it. This is an absolutely amazing car, and it's like a rocket as well. We went up to Cars and Coffee Karat in this, and it eats up the kilometers. It's super fast. Another car from Thailand I really love is this Fiat 131 Abarth. So we've done the E30, and the owner is actually there in the brown t-shirt. We've done this Mercedes, then we've got this absolutely amazing wide-body FD. And this used to be the Kirby wrapped car, and since taking the wrap off, actually, you can see just how wide it is, a lot more. Absolutely amazing car, beautifully done. All the bodywork has been done. You can actually see we've got Type R bucket seats in here, and a lot of carbon fiber detailing. And they go round the back. We've got this giant wing on swan neck mounts, triple aero on the side there. Absolutely amazing car, all whited out lights. Really love that. And then we've got this Civic, which is a new build, really nice. And this is crazy wide. You just look at the width of this, and I can put my hand in there, and here we can see the whole wheel there. It's just absolutely super wide, right down in there, running on these Meister wheels. Really nice, all composite parts, and the biggest rear wing you could imagine seeing in your life. This is another one that's going to be pop banging its way out. We've got the Retro Havoc sticker on the window, and that'll be staying on. There he is over there, and they're actually fitting an LED light bar on the car. But if you actually look in this, carbon fiber shell seats, and I spin round, I really like these door cards. And here is the man himself as well. Going to be making a lot of noise tonight. This is another really nice build. And we looked at that, we looked at these other cars, so we need to keep going. I actually come back down the Thai end, and Keng's car has moved. It's lost its bonnet, it's lost its bumper, and it's sitting here in the middle. And with it all open, we can get a much better look at this car, and you can see all the coolers sticking out up there, the turbo, the intakes, everything really nicely done. And I just mentioned Garage N1 as well, because these are an absolute terrific bunch of guys that I drop into from time to time. This car is really nice, and we can also see how wide that is. It's got the whole feel of a drift car, actually. So let's carry on going. And here we've got this really nice coupe. I love this livery. I love the Toyo tires, the noisy boy. And you can see the engine, you see the turbo sitting on the front and the short exhaust exits. But interestingly, this is left-hand drive. Then we've got Kev Mann's wide body Hilux with all this forged carbon going on everywhere. On the bonnet, on the splitter, on these wide, big, boxy arches, huge wheels. Pretty famous car. Then we have a 350Z. And we have a lot of famous photographers here, so we'll stay right out of the way. Then we have a really famous Corolla as well. And you can see we've got a lot of the original books. And this is probably the most famous cuddly toy in Thailand, at car meets at least. Then we have this Corolla, which has had quite an upgrade on it. I like these stripes on the front, follow us there. And I really like this livery on the back. This is absolutely epic, man. that is making my eyes tired. And right here we have two super famous people as well. So I need to include them as well. The most prolific content creator in Thailand. I need to get straight in Kun Run's way and walk right past and photobomb completely. Nice to see you. We've got quite a few E30s here, quite a few BMWs. In fact, while I was looking at her, we've got two E30s that I missed. The Prelude we talked about before, and this is really, really nice. Absolutely running a perfect stance. Another E30 here, BMW there, and then this coupe on the end I've got to show you, because this is built by Great Garage, and this is absolutely top-notch quality. One of my favourite builds of the year. I love everything that Great Garage do, and that is absolutely beautiful. Perfectly done. And when you're running bigger wheels on a Civic, you've got to get them right, and that is exactly right. Then we have this Mira pickup, and this lives in Hat Yai. So you see it in Thailand, you see it in Malaysia, it zips up and down. The owner, terrific guy, he does a lot of kilometers in this car. We've got a Golf there, we've got another Evo, Audi, we've got the Itasha guys, and we've got more E30s. In fact, we've got two Golfs, one in a shocking orange. And then we've also got an S40 there. We've actually got a rather small car going past. Then we've got some classic Corollas with built-up bodies, Thai cars. And then this is another car that comes from Hat Yai. And this is swapped out. It doesn't actually have the Alfa Romeo engine in. But I really, really like this. It's on OZ Racing wheels. I like those. Before, it had 3 spokes. And I actually like them. I don't like to say that, but I've never seen 3 spokes work so well on an Alfa Romeo as they did on that car originally. Then we have a 323 here. Very nice car. And actually here we've got Alfa Romeo, we've got a bit about modification there. Then we've got an AE86 and another one here. There's actually 3 AE86s, I think, come down. Over here we've got a 510. That is another famous car on the Thai car scene. It goes to shows all around the country, but this is the first time I've seen it down here. Man, this is absolutely amazing. A Pond retro build. These look stunning, beautiful wide body, classic coupes. Absolutely love them. In fact, three KE35s together. 1, 2, 3. Man, there's so many cars come from Thailand, it's hard to keep up. Then we've got a BMW there. We've got this Cressida, and I think this Cressida comes from down south as well. I'm not 100% sure, but it was here last year. Joey brought his Cressida last year, so there was 2. Man, this is very, very nice. It's also swapped out. Then we've got a March here, a Nismo version. And in fact, we've got another KE35 here. So we've got 4 of them here. Absolutely amazing. All these cars come down from Thailand. The Thai cars are now warming up for the rollout. And you can see the crowds absolutely love this. This makes them tick. And these boys are noisy and they are prepared. This is going to make a lot of noise. This one's going to make a lot of noise. The Thais are ready to go. The new lights are on the roof. We're counting down to the rollout party now. Absolutely crazy. This is something else. I've never seen anything like this. This car here is going to absolutely blow everyone's eardrums off. So that's it for my look at the cars from Thailand that have come down to Retro Havoc 2025. As I always say when I get to this point in my video, thanks for watching. I'm wilting in the heat here, so I'm slowing down. Anyway, I think I know where I need to finish my video off, because we have this completely crazy ambulance here, which I showed you before. All the lights going on. I got to stand right here and say thanks for watching. Appreciate it. If you like my video, please hit the like button. Loads more content on Retro Havoc. I've already done a whole overview. I've done the rollout. Now I've done the Thai cars, and I should have some more stuff to come. So stay tuned. Loads more stuff like this. Thanks for watching. See you next time.